Hey everybody, and welcome to the Daily Scopes for the 26th of September. Okay, so today we've got Venus making a BiQuintile to Neptune, which is strongest today, and at 11:30am, going to leave us around the 29th of September. The moon enters its Gibbous Moon phase, so if you want to know more about that, check out the playlist. Also, the moon void, of course, starts at 9:47, can check out more about that, and the moon enters Aquarius at 15:58, and you guessed it, if you want to know a bit more about that, check out the playlist. So yeah, Venus's BiQuintile to Neptune brings with it a mix of a chance to tap into your spiritual and psychological sides. It can increase a sense of compassion and empathy for you and others around you. It encourages us to connect on a deeper level with others by creating or repairing relationships so they can come more into harmony, and we develop more connections based on understanding and mutual support, so people can be more helpful with each other as well. Also, it's a good energy to use for creative expression and starting new projects, finishing old projects, as you know, imagination and intuition can be high at this time as well. But on the negative end, we can be more susceptible to deception and illusions and ignoring red flags and kidding ourselves, lying to ourselves, because we can be a bit too idealistic in our romantic ideas, and this can lead to disappointment. Also, there's feelings of escapism, to ignore the harsh realities of life through intoxicating substances, Netflix and chilling, and avoid distractions and stuff like that. So just be careful, look after yourself, and watch yourself as you enter, if you do any psychic or tarot work or any other extrasensory perception work, just be mindful of how you go about it. So ultimately, this energy on the holistic, spiritual and psychological level wants us to explore the depths of our emotions and inner selves, as it invites us to delve into our subconscious mind and uncover hidden desires and understanding of our real motivations. Also encourages us to be a bit more introspective and be a bit more self-reflective, allowing us to gain a deeper insight into our spiritual and psychological and even our physical needs as well. So ultimately, the best use of this transit is to do your best to remaining in and grounded in reality. Don't ignore red flags, don't lie to yourself, don't be harsh on yourself, don't run away from yourself as well. Cultivate a bit more empathy and compassion for yourself and others as well, and try and do something artistic to let out any pent-up emotions and stuff. You never know what you may find if you explore music and stuff like that as well. So as always, meditation, journaling, dancing, introspection, self-discovery, even therapy can be good right now, or anything else what just helps you connect or find peace within yourself right now as well. And just being gentle with yourself and others, and just learning to allow your emotions to flow freely, and engage with arts, as I said, or any other gaming, screaming, going for a walk, everything in balance. So yeah, content creators can use this energy to maybe talk about the downsides of romantic idealization. Romance is good, it's often dead in our society, we need to bring it back and believe in it, but we also have to be logical with it as well, which is basically, we shouldn't give to receive. I don't like that, but don't let other people walk all over you, and so ultimately sometimes we do that. We go into these toxic relationships and then we let our love and our good side get away from us. So yeah, content about how we can forgive those who hurt us and forgive ourselves and become more self-aware and aware of the world and people. Maybe tips and strategies for writing down the type of person you are and the type of person you want to attract, and how you can love yourself more. Tips on how you can become more adventurous, and also talking about spirituality and creativity and the intersection between that and romance as well. And Also talking about the spiritual significance of love and relationships, because many times we look at things on the surface like, I want the wedding, I want people to come and be envious of my relationship and all of that, but there's a deeper meaning to love and relationships, such as, you know, commitment and compatibility. So giving tips and strategies to offer your listeners how to watch out for true compatibility in people that they're trying to get into intimate relationships as well. Also, you know, a bit of poetry can do right now, and reminding your listeners that, you know, the power of love can transcend time and space. But within saying that, you know, don't ignore red flags and don't let people hurt you for love, because it's not love, it's obsession or possession, or it's a lack of self-esteem, and I've been there as well, so I'm, you know, reminding myself as well. So yeah, also, you know, talking about the pitfalls of soulmates and twin flames and negative twin flames, because twin flames are not always positive, they can be negative, and ultimately negative twin flames can come into our life to show us the aspects of ourselves that we repressed or need to deal with as well. So they can mirror us, but maybe in a negative way, but the traits that we see in them is also in us as well. So yeah, just giving tips and content on toxic relationships, how to spot one, how to leave one, and it can be hard to leave one when domestic violence and stuff like that is in it as well. So just giving tips, maybe support group numbers, helpline numbers, and, you know, just just reassurance and content about, you know, avoiding intoxicating substances and facing your inner demons. So yeah, that was the daily scope for the 26th of September.